as you all know, I love your YouTube comments, I love your Instagram messages, and I love hearing what you want to hear about next. So now that we've gotten the release notes out of the way, we've looked at version 2.3, I want to get back to some of those requests for some effects or phasers that we can look at together. And one of them was a paparazzi effect. I was actually sent a video, a YouTube video of like kind of an example of what it would look like, and I can't tell you how helpful these things are for me when I want to know what you want to see. So a couple things we know just by looking at this video, if we're going to dissect it together before we go into it. I know I want it to be random. I know I only want a few lights on at a time. I know I kind of want it to fade out when it's like on the off. It doesn't seem like it snaps off, but more of like there's like a snap on, fade off. And then yeah, so that I think those are the different things we're looking for. And this is what I do when I'm making any sort of phaser and I have an example. It's like, what are these components that I'm trying to recreate? So let's pop into the MA software. Now I've actually gone ahead and, let's make this linear, put a bunch of lights in here already, just kind of similar. They're just pointing straight at the camera with a gobo, just kind of as a base, just to kind of get us closer to that, like the video, what we're trying to create here. So step 1, the lights are on. Simple enough. Step 2, the lights are off, and now we obviously have a phaser running pretty quickly. I obviously want some phase over it, so let's set this to 0 through 360 right away. I might play with the transition a bit, but just so we can get the width correctly, I'm going to set the transition to both steps to 0. And now let's play with the width and get that width down to maybe I'm just looking at 1. Oh, I did it for both steps. See, guys. This says asterisk 1//2. It means I had both steps selected. I only wanted step 1 selected. So let's make sure step 1 is selected. Maybe set this to 4. Oh, it's running way too fast. Let me go set measure so that our speed will stay the same as we play with everything. And maybe I'm going to slow that speed down for now too. All right, now I have something I can look at. Back to step 1. Change it so our width is just 1 light. And then let's give that a shuffle, right? We know we want it random. Okay, already we're getting a little bit closer, but I kind of want a couple lights to turn on at once. So maybe I want groups. Let's play with the groups here. Here we go. Maybe groups of 24. Oh, no, not wings. Yeah, that's feeling ish. Look at another shuffle. I don't quite like it when 2 lights turn on next to each other. Yeah, that's a better shuffle. Okay, so step 2, I might go over here and pull this transition up just a smidge so I get that little bit of a flash off. I still think it's running too slow. Let's bring up the speed. And I'd say we're getting pretty close, right? Obviously, we can play with this a bit more. It might like react different to your lights. Maybe I want that transition up just a smidge more. And these are kind of the things we'd sit here and play with to get it closer, right? You're going to play with the width. How many lights are turning on at once? How are we transitioning in and out of this effect? And what are my groups? What's my shuffle? Obviously, I needed to like find the right shuffle with this selection of fixtures. Now I don't have 2 lights turning on next to each other. I think it looks much more realistic. I don't think this is an effect that's going to run over the course of minutes. It might be something that just runs for a few seconds. So, or maybe 30 seconds max. I'm not sure what the context of the show when I was asked this question. However, this feels like something I could use in that moment. So where am I going to store it? Obviously, there's lots of options. I'm going to go ahead and I'm in the demo show. Guys, I just packed some more fixtures in the demo show just in case I needed some presets. So let's pop in here and throw this into our dynamic. Oh, no, not our dynamic. Wrong one. Let's pop this into our presets here. This can store selectively. That seems to work. Let's also... I'm going to oops that store and see how this stores universally as well. There we go. Okay, and then now we want to store this. We're going to store it universally. So now I'm going to long press the store button. I need to switch my preset mode to universal. And now as I click on this preset here, you can see I can store this paparazzi effect as something universal, so I should be able to apply it over other selections of fixtures. Keep in mind, it's going to look different over different lengths of fixtures, but it'll at least get you really close. I'll see you guys next week. I hope this one answered your questions, and I can't wait to hear what you guys have next.